my first visit to Worksop Priory. I'd got to come to Worksop today just to do a bit of shopping, and I thought while I'm passing I'll call in at Worksop Priory and do a first survey of the year for Leiobunum species A, species which you'll probably know that Dillis and myself found it new to the UK elsewhere in Worksop in 2009, and then 3 years later of looking for it we again found it on the walls of Worksop Priory in 2012 and have surveyed for it ever since, and it's something that I continue to do so. But an early survey today, 4th of June, but it's already a successful survey. I'm starting this quick survey for Leiobunum species A on the southern walls of the priory here at Worksop. Quite a magnificent building, and straight away I found a number of small aggregations just starting to build up, and there are various single Leiobunum species A dotted around these walls, currently on 36. Fair degree of size differences. The ones that you can see now are typical of the sizes that I'm encountering, but there is one that's particularly small, a very small juvenile, that I'll see if I can film in a minute or two. Well, here's that juvenile that I've just mentioned. It has a body length of about 2.5 to 3 millimeters. It's one of the smallest that I've ever seen, to be honest, tucked away against the web of one of the Amorobius spiders, the so-called lace weavers, and quite a typical place where you'll find many harvestmen that inhabit the walls of buildings. I nearly missed this one, tucked right in at the back of a drain pipe, and this at the moment, from what I found, is the very smallest of the size range of Leiobunum species A here. My difficulty today is not finding Leiobunum species A, it's finding somewhere sheltered from the windy conditions, rather spoiling it somewhat. But this is a fabulous churchyard, or priory yard I suppose is the correct term. It's well maintained, and maintained very carefully with wildlife in mind. When it's cut in 2 or 3 sections at a time, leaves plenty of room for flowers to flower and produce seed for the following years, and for insects to do well too. I do love coming here. It's a great place just to pop in. I thought I'd just show a little bit more of the priory itself. The majority of it is a very, very old building indeed, but there is a newer section which has been built in very kindly to blend in with the older building. It's a very well attended priory. Services seem to be quite well packed, but it's a lovely place. This churchyard or priory yard, as you can see, not been cut at all yet. long grasses, lots of flowers here. It's well worth just popping into for half an hour, and especially to see its long-legged resident, of which the Priory is very proud, it seems. They're pleased to have it here. I have my trusty little counter with me, which tells me that I'm on to 48 Leiobunum species A, and there are 9 under this arch, but they're not aggregated together in the typical fashion. They're well spread. It's when they get older and reach the last couple of molts that they really do start to form aggregations, which can be very large. We have had 3-figure aggregations in the past, and since 2012 I think only 2 years has an aggregation failed to appear under this archway. And say there's 9 there today, well spaced, and with them being small they aren't easy to see, especially when they're sort of 8, 9, 10 foot off the ground. But 48 we're on, and the rain's starting to come down, so I've got to be quite sharpish looking for any aggregations or singles of Leiobunum species A on this northern side. Heaven forbid I should get wet. Well, I've done a quick count while it was chucking down rain, as you've seen, on the northern side. Nothing on the western side or eastern side, which there rarely is anyway. I've ended up with approximately 50, and I'm very pleased with that. That's beaten many of the counts from last year, if I remember right. Hopefully the numbers will continue to build over the next few months, just as much as they will get bigger and bigger and bigger. They are absolutely brilliant things, and are turning up all over the place now, and I'm pleased that they are. It all started from Dillis's and my own first record. That doesn't mean that it's our fault.